What's up, guys? Welcome back to another That's PDGA Approved. This week we have the Vibram Lace. If you don't know the history about Vibram, it was a company that used to sponsor the MVP Open, but now it is a discontinued brand and doesn't exist anymore. They are made out of Vibram rubber, so they are very interesting feeling. Definitely does not feel like any other disc I've ever felt. You could tell that it is made out of rubber instead of plastic, and it feels odd. The one thing I've heard a lot about this disc is that because it is made out of rubber, it has extra grip to it. So we'll see how that is, because it is a little wet on the grass today from some dew, so that's perfect to be able to try this. Another interesting thing is these weird numbers right here. If you know anything about numbers of a disc, usually the flight numbers go speed, glide, turn, fade, and usually turn is like anywhere from like negative like 6 I've seen up to like 1 if like the tilt or something like that. But this has a turn of, it says 7 and a fade of 8. And I don't know if I'm reading the speed right, but it says like either 5 or 50. I don't know if there's supposed to be a decimal right there. There's also a 58. I don't know what's all going on with this disc. There's a lot going on. And we're gonna see how it flies. So, all right. So we are gonna do a backhand, a forehand, and then maybe like a thumber, tomahawk, stuff like that. Just see what my review of this disc is and how it feels. All right, first we're gonna do a backhand. Like I said, it feels weird in the hand, but like in terms of the flight plate and everything like that, it feels like a normal disc. Pretty straight to slightly understable, if anything. All right, first thoughts of the backhand. If it actually is a 5-speed, I threw it on 300 feet. I'm happy with that. Now that it's wet, I agree. Like grip-wise, it feels perfectly fine, even though it's wet. But I also threw it into the sand, and I can feel every piece of sand stick to it. So it doesn't just like grip the wetness; it also grips the dirt and stuff very well. So that is kind of annoying. Now I'm just feeling it all over my hands. I'm gonna now throw a forehand. Flew much more understable for that one. I had to switch fields, soccer practice started, but that forehand just wasn't a good throw by me. So definitely gonna wanna try another one. And then I'm gonna do a tomahawk and a thumber and do my final reviews. But again, like I said, there was no slippage, which sometimes when discs are wet, forehands can be really rough, but I feel like I have full grip right now, even though it is wet. I'm gonna try one more forehand. All right, I'm really confused, because that time it flew, I would say I put it on a lot of hyzer, so I don't know if the other one I put on, I don't even remember, because I had to literally leave to go to a different field. So I just threw it on too much anhyzer last time, but I think it definitely just holds whatever line you put it on. So I'm gonna do a tomahawk and a thumber next. All right, I'm gonna try to do a tomahawk first. That just went straight up and down. All right, I'm gonna do a thumber, and then I'm gonna do my final thoughts. I can't throw thumbers very far, but it definitely gives regular actually swooping, unlike the tomahawk where it just went straight up and down. Decided I want to do one more shot. I want to do an all-out backhand, just see what I can hold. That is actually pretty stable. Definitely more stable than I thought it was going to be after that first backhand I threw went straight, and then the forehand, like I turned it over on accident. So wow, yeah, that's way more stable than I thought, but flies way better than I was expecting. All right, final thoughts on the Vibram Lace. Honestly, this thing flies so much better than I was expecting. I was expecting this thing to be like very flippy and just not uncontrollable flippy, but it's actually stable. I would say it's closer to like a Thunderbird than anything else that I could tell from my bag. It held some lines that I was not expecting it to hold. Grip wise, if you can get over the weird feeling, it could be pretty fun. I've heard that the putters are usually more well liked, so I'd be interested in seeing how those fly. Because I've definitely seen the putters on the course with people playing them in tournaments still. I've never seen a driver, I don't think. And I got lucky that my local disc golf shop had one of these in the used bin, and I picked it up right away because I was like, this is something I probably will have very limited chances to try out. But overall, pretty fun. I could see it in my bag in some sort of way, and I think it's a cool disc. Like always, if you have any other discs that you'd like me to try, please let me know for this series or just to review in general. Otherwise, like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.